Oh my goodness, we have some incredible opportunities for you as a business owner. A giveaway that has gifts, over 50 gifts worth over $8,000 that are completely free for you. We have gifts in marketing, sales, training, courses, webinars, evaluations. We have coaching. We have online programs. We have mini courses. We have work-life balance understanding, brain health. We have so many incredible gifts in our spring grand giveaway. And we are so excited that it is for you and it's free. So we have some of our members here today that are really just going to share what their gifts are all about. And I'd like to introduce you to them. Our first member is Marianne Alessandro, and she's a virtual assistant, fabulous virtual assistant, and she's contributing her workshop series and recordings, the PST approach to newsletters. Now, we all need this if we are in business. So Marianne, can you share with us some of the elements and nuggets that will be included in your gift?
I will. I'm really excited to do that. Thanks, Carolyn. So the PST approach to awesome newsletters is a self-guide to help people understand the newsletter. I find so many entrepreneurs are just so confused and get so overwhelmed when it comes to a newsletter. And I spoke to somebody and she said that, it takes her half a day to a full day to put together her newsletter every month. And she's so stressed over it. And it really shouldn't be that way, because your newsletter is about you and your business. And, you should be able to ramble off a newsletter in an hour a month, because what you're doing is you're planning, you are going to simplify, and you're going to teach. And that's what PST is all about. So it's about planning for your newsletter. What is it that you need to plan in order to get a newsletter out consistently? Then you want to simplify, keep it simple, right? We're overwhelmed with information. We get so much stuff in our inbox, and really, you don't need to go big. It's not a go big or go home thing with a newsletter. To me, it's keep it as simple as possible. One point, one call to action, and give that to your audience. And you bundle all that up because you're teaching them. So teach your audience something every single time you put out a newsletter. Plan, simplify, and teach. And that's what that PST approach to awesome newsletters self-guided program is all about. There's a simple workbook to help you kind of plan and focus and think through things right from the beginning to some content planning. There are a couple of videos to watch to guide you through the whole mental process of thinking about a newsletter in a simple way. I've included 2 bonuses. One is the 5 key elements to newsletters, which is a webinar I do, and I'm giving that one away for free in this package. And I'm also giving away 28 ideas for your newsletter, for creating your newsletter. So all of this together should get you focused and feeling good and confident about starting and continuing consistently. Keyword is consistently with a newsletter. Total value is $57 plus the bonuses. And of course, along with that, I've got in all of my points there. Please connect with me. I have more information to share. So I'm throwing more things into people's inboxes with some different ideas to help them along.
Wow, that is incredibly generous. Thank you so much. Honestly, there's so many people that need support and guidance and help with their newsletters. Absolutely. So thank you for that generous gift.
You're welcome.
So our next member is Dr. Blythe Cleverly, and she is a brain and behavior expert PhD who has generously contributed a one-to-one brain and behavior strategy call for really, truly driven professional men overcoming addiction. So tell us about your contribution, Dr. Blythe.
Well, thank you, Caroline and Susan, and hello to everyone out there. So my ideal client is really unique, and they're the people that I feel I'm here to help. And it gives me great joy to be able to do that. And maybe you know somebody like this. They're brilliant men. They're driven, they're professional, they're very in control of everything and sometimes everyone, except for themselves and with their addiction. And so maybe they've come through rehab for, let's say, alcohol or cocaine, probably the most common things that I see. And then what? They've made this big investment in themselves, and then they're kind of tossed out into the big bad wild of where they were before. And they really need support and tools, and really they need to heal their brains. So I'm all about the brain. And when you consider that alcohol is a solvent and that our brains are made of 60% dry weight of fat, and you put solvent on fat, and what does it do? It melts it. So if you're melting the lipid bilayer of your brain, it needs to be healed, because if you don't think well with your brain, then you can't make good decisions for the rest of your life. So I'm given this one-on-one strategy call, so we can strategize together, and do they have the right brain type? Because I've developed this entire program for people of this specific brain type, where they're really driven and analytical, and their brain just doesn't shut off. It just drives them right wild. And perhaps they've even been diagnosed with ADD or OCD or self-diagnosed. And I would like to be able to be that anchor for them. But first, they need to know if they like me, and maybe if I like them, so that I can be that proper anchor for them when they're at that really important fork in the road. So I take them through this whole journey that I call the 7 bridges. They can read about that on my website, but it begins with the brain, and then we go to the mind, the circling mind, and then all the other messy human things that we have to deal with, like emotions and relationships that may possibly be damaged at this point. And so, this niche, I have to tell you, I didn't pick it. It picked me. And I think that's kind of the way the universe works, that I worked in a medical clinic in the Maritimes, and I was referred people like this, and I found them brilliant and satisfying to work with. And I had such great long-term success with them that I said, okay, I guess this is what I'm meant to do. And it gives me lots of joy to do that. So if that's you, or you know somebody,
Thank you.
reach out to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wow. I mean, that is such a great contribution, people. Honestly, that alone. And there's 49 other gifts. So thank you for your generous one-on-one consultation. That will change people's lives. So thank you, Dr. Blythe. So great. So our next member that I'm proud to introduce is Jackie Finneman, and she's the owner of Become a Confident Leader for Your Kids. Oh, this is so great. I mean, I really see her as changing the next generation. She's giving the Make It Right technique, no problem parenting course. Oh my goodness, I wish I had this for when my kids were little. Jackie, tell us about your gift.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm grateful to be here today. And it's actually Hello World and No Problem Parenting is my company. And the Make It Right technique is just one of the free downloads that you can get. But today I'm giving away how you can become a no problem parent. So I'm giving away my actual online course. I've never done this with such a large audience before. But I'm really passionate about the course. What I did is, after being in a 20-year counselor, 20 years, I was an in-home family counselor, turning into a parent coach back in 2013, I started to discover that I was saying sort of the same things to parents. Like, no matter what the age of the child was, whether they were a terrible 2 toddler throwing wet noodle tantrums on the floor, or they were 25 years old and still living on their parents' couch. It was like a lot of the same themes were coming up. So I thought I should really record this. Plus, my clients were saying, I wish I could share this with the daycare provider. I wish I could share what you've said to me and taught me with the classroom teacher or with grandma. And so I thought, hey, good idea. So I put all this stuff together in, get this, a 96-minute course. It's not rocket science. It doesn't take forever to go through. You can binge watch it, or you'll get email alerts to remind you if you haven't completed a lesson, which there's only 3 of them. So I just teach you, seek first to understand why my child's behaving the way they are and why I'm responding or reacting the way I am as the parent. Step 2 is to prepare for the worst. Can't always be prepared. Kids and life throw us curveballs, but there are certain behaviors that happen day in and day out. So we can totally be prepared for those. And then step 3 is to change the conversation. We are praising our kids so much that they don't even believe our praise themselves. So how can we be empathetic and give our kids believable praise and teach them from the inside out, right? How to want to behave, be respectful, and be fun to be around. So I'm offering that to everybody here. Many of them have already been snatched up, but I'll tell you, it's a $397 value to get the course and 1-year membership in my No Problem Parenting community. Thanks again for the opportunity, Carolyn.
Wow. Honestly, this is so generous, Jackie. Thank you so much. I mean, I think if we can change the next generation to learn how to love better, to treat each other with respect, learn how to communicate and have integrity within their life. I mean, imagine. So I just get your purpose and passion. Thank you for your generous gift for your community as well as the guide. Thank you. Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome.
It's awesome. So our next member, do we not have great folks in our community? I love them. So proud of them too. So I'd like to introduce our next member, and her name is Joanne Griorvia. I hope I said that right. And she is the proud owner of Age Backwards and Thrive Forwards. And she is contributing her Age Backwards and Thrive Forwards webinar and consultation. Oh my goodness. Joanne, tell us about your gift.
Thank you so much. I think we all would like to be aging well, right? And if we understand that aging starts at puberty, it's something that we should be concerned about all our life. But rather than think of it as aging, we like to shift it into thriving and just living a full, rich, healthful life till our last day. And that's what we talk about, and that's what we teach. And the thing is, this happens at the cellular level. Everything that is happening in your body starts at the cellular level, and then everything outwards and upstream from that is what we feel. So we're teaching about the fundamentals of cellular health, how to optimize and have a lifestyle that is going to encourage every single one of your 75 trillion cells to function optimally. Yes. And then in the 20-minute consultation, we can actually go, personally into what's happening in your physiology, whether it's physical or mental. And then we can put something together that is for you, and you will even get gifts, physical products that will be ideal for you at this time in your life to get you on the road for optimal cellular health and therefore actually thriving in life. So
that sounds incredible. I mean, honestly, I'm super passionate about energy, and that's what you're talking about, vitality, energy, and I really believe our generation and our next generation are really hungry to learn, where this is the grand giveaway, but they're really hungry to learn those elements. So thank you for your generous gift. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Okay, our next member, honestly, is filled with joy. Her name is Benita Joy Yonder, and she is a humor alchemist, and she is contributing giving to us a humor journal. Tell us about that, Benita.
Carolyn, oh, don't forget me. Oh, yes, this is my friend Sammy. Yeah. Have you left your humor behind in your childhood? No. Well, some people have. Why is it important? It's important because humor helps establish rapport with people, and people do business with people they know, like, and trust. How about dating? You're a little young for that, Sammy, but they also date people they know, like, and trust. And humor is definitely an attractive factor, whether you're dealing with people in your personal life or your business life. Wow. And remember in the days when Southwest Airlines would make those oxygen mask announcements and have those funny songs and jokes and stuff? And if you're like me, yeah, you'd listen more. And research showed that people listen more and they retain more, but they were waiting to see if something else funny would come along. Yeah. So I've created a humor journal and it has 10 writing prompts, humor writing prompts that help you look for the fun and funny in your life. Do they help your brain? Well, that's the brain person was earlier. But yes, the humor journal can actually help rewire your brain because it's like keeping a gratitude journal. If you start looking for things to be grateful for, your brain is searching during the day. If you start looking for things to be funny, to be to that are funny, that help you laugh, you can't talk by yourself, let alone as a ventriloquist. Sammy, if you start looking for what's the fun and funny in your life, your brain will search those out. You could pay attention to the things you say that people respond to and others say that they smile and laugh at. And just by going through the 10 humor writing prompts in the humor journal, it'll start getting your brain to think that way. Humor is a choice. Yes, it is.
Awesome. Thank you, Benita. And we all need to laugh more, don't we? I mean, we all do. Yes. Oh, thank you.
Especially in serious times.
I love it. I love it. Yes, agreed, Bonita. So thank you for your generous gift. It's going to be interesting to start filling in that journal. I look forward to that. Thank you. Our last member is going to present here today is Joe Matz, and he is a business transformation gapologist. Love it. And he is generously contributing his online course. So Joe, tell us about that.
Yeah, real happy to. Wow, the ladies who came before me and the gifts that they're giving, I am so impressed with that. I can't wait to get on to the grand giveaway and get some of those. Yeah, that's great. So my course that I put together with it's a subset of what I give to my clients that pay thousands of dollars for. And I mean, nobody wants to go chasing clients. Right? We don't want to chase clients. We'd love it if the clients would come to us, if they would find us for our uniqueness and the way that we stand out. If your clients were looking for the same old, they would have found it because it's everywhere out there. They're looking for something different, something that speaks directly to them, something that can solve their problem. And with the experience that you've had in your life, you've solved problems. You've gotten through things, and if you can quantify that and codify it, you can save people time and money, and they'll pay you for that. So the free course that I'm offering, it's a $79 course. There's a code in the grand giveaway on that page that you need to put in to get it for free, 100% off. And we're going to talk about getting more clients and building a structure and building the assets that you need so that you can have a friction-free sales call, right? So we're going to be talking about standing out from the crowd and being unique. We're going to talk about creating a compelling offer and then communicating that offer to your ideal clients. And that will bring your ideal clients to you like steel to a magnet. And when you provide that value and show that you have what they need, that you can solve the problem that they need, you've got clients. They'll come to you. And this course is about 45 minutes or so in small bite-sized pieces, and there's downloadable coursework. So the value is tremendous. And then you can have a conversation with me. We'll go over anything you want, 45 minutes. And the value of that is just, I'm not going to say what that value is, but that I'm looking so forward to the folks who go through the course, and I'm so happy to give this course away.
Awesome. Fantastic, Joe, because every business needs some support. I mean, oh my goodness, there's so many businesses that suffer out there. And that's why Susan and I created the Grand Connection, because we wanted businesses to come together, to collaborate, like you offer. And this grand giveaway, the spring grand giveaway, is an incredible opportunity for people out there for no cost. People, this is free. I mean, over $8,000 worth of value to you or your husband or your aunt, sister's, husband's, brother's son. I mean, these gifts are incredible. And I also want to let you know that tomorrow and the next day, we have our, this will be the biggest business growth buffet we have ever done. 35 countries of businesses will be attending our 2-day event, June 2nd, June 3rd, 11 a.m. Pacific until 2 p.m. We have 20 of our members speaking tomorrow and the next day. And they're sharing really tight 5-minute nuggets of their best information. They will share their expertise, their wisdom, their tools, their strategies with you. And then we're going to have lots of room to network, lots of opportunity in the small breakout rooms of 3 to 4 businesses for you to connect, create opportunities with those other folks, and collaborate. And the other thing we have, Susan, when I think about everything that we are giving here, we are grand givers, girl. We are. Honestly, our community is about grand giving. And so we have the giveaway here. We have the conference, 2-day conference. And if you register for the conference, even if you can't come, we are giving you our brand new, fresh off the press flip book. So you'll have an opportunity to engage in our digital flip book like a magazine with every speaker, their name, their photo, all their contact information, and their recording from the conference. So, oh my goodness. And you know what, even if you can't listen or watch all of them at once, you'll have these little bite-sized pieces of marketing, sales, mindset, inspiration, and it's all for free. Also, you will have all these gifts. I mean, hello. I mean, this is really good. And we really care about businesses around the world. And that's our vision. And we are committed to creating value for all our members and continue to make that happen. So I'm going to let Susan share some of the other times in the other countries, but please just register, sign up down, cancel what you got going on tomorrow, move those appointments, show up at our conference and meet some other really great folks. So you go ahead, Susan.
Hey there, Carolyn. Thank you. This giveaway and the conference and the power of grand giving of our community has just brought tears to my eyes. Everybody has been so generous in everything that they've contributed, and our event tomorrow is going to be awesome. Like we have so many experts in the community who are giving back in their lives now, and they're sharing their wisdom in these 5-minute nuggets, plus giving gifts at the event, plus the grand giveaway. This is on from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern time, and 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. UK time. You just have to come. If you have something else booked, invite the people you have it booked with, and all of you come, because this is one event of the year that is actually open and free for everyone. We want everyone to come. We want everyone to experience some of these valuable gifts and to learn and grow, because we are all on a journey. We're all on the grand adventure. We're all growing towards our grand potential. And the more that we can share and grow together, we will all be better together. And I just want to thank all of you guys here today for your gracious gifts. I am so excited to go through the giveaway myself, and I've already downloaded some of the gifts. These are things that you can save. You don't have to do them all immediately. You can be doing them, look through you log in. All you have to do is sign up. There's a whole list of all the gifts. You scan through them, pick what works for you. And then maybe there's something that your mother, or as Carolyn said, your brother's, neighbor's, husband's sister needs. You might see something that somebody else will do, and send them the link to the giveaway page to sign up themselves, because we've got stuff for relationship coaching. We've got stuff for business systems. We've got stuff for abundance mindset. There's something for everybody. And it's powerful because we all love to learn. Everybody's learning. That's what life is about, is all the things you can learn and do better. And I just welcome you to come and join us and meet our community. I'll put this back to you, Carolyn.
Yes, just do it. Honestly, look at these people. Marianne, thank you. Dr. Cleverly, oh, honestly, thank you so much. Jackie, thank you. Benita, Joanne, I mean, people, we have really smart folks in our community. And you are all so graciously generous to contribute to all those people in all those countries. And the vision I hold is that we have thousands of people registered for the grand giveaway and our conference tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow on June 2nd, 11 a.m. Pacific, and you will have a great experience. So thank you to all our people today. And thank you to you, Susan, for always handling all the technology and supporting me. So thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow.